Your college football Saturday continues with a great showdown here on EA Sports. It's the Stanford Cardinal trying to get the corner. Keeps it, looking for room. Now the toss. Oh, he's got some space. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Takes the handoff. It's Welsh. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. This time they'll throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Hurley. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. On first down, here comes this offense. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Welch. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. As you watch how a season unfolds and you get off to a good start like these guys have in ACC play, that momentum can really be powerful.
Oh, 100%. The momentum, the confidence. Like, you go from starting the season and saying, we want to be great in these areas, and now you're starting to see it, starting to pile up some conference wins. Now, Jesse, getting to the middle of the season, and you got to continue to evolve, right, and be ready for some of these rivalries.
No doubt about it. And I think they also like the fact that they've got some guys stepping up and making plays consistently. It's one thing to do it off in non-conference play against weaker competition early in the year, but now that you're into the meat of your ACC schedule, they've got guys on both sides of the ball that they can count on week in, week out.
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Tells the run, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He would have... Bunch formation for these receivers. Drops back on first down. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Here comes the offense on first down. RPO complete. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Back to throw, and they've got to go a long way. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Crosses the 45. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Still nothing on the board as we open up play here in the 2nd quarter. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Sells the run, looking to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Hurley. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. The offense lining up for a first down play. Straight ahead, it's Welsh. Maybe some room here. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8.
And this drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football. Look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play. Nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense really doing a good job right now.
I don't think the quarterback made the right read on that play. I know they're asking a lot of his QB. He's got a lot to focus on with the pass game and all the different types of runs that they have in their playbook. But on that play there, that pre-snap look told me to hand it off.
Looking for the end zone. And the snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Release to the back. And he rifled in that pass, but it's incomplete.
Missed opportunity on offense. QB and receiver just not on the same page there.
Second and long here. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Right on target this time. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. The give. Uh-oh, look out. There he goes. No one's going to get him. Touchdown.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best...
They are backed up. Defense smelling blood as this drive starts at the 5. Fighting off the defender. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Makes the grab. It's Hurley. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Timeout is called by the Cardinal. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Now we... Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. There he goes. And he's going to take it off. Running inside. It's Welch. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He's got it on the right. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk. And on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice job.
And we talk to teams week after week and quarterbacks and coaches. And what do they always say, man? Quarterback's best friend is a tight end. Well, That play right there, he wasn't his best friend. You don't see a lot of drops from him, but, man, he had an opportunity to catch that one.
Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Back to pass, it's Ambrose. Got his man. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short.
Ooh, and that's a nice sigh of relief for the defense too, right? There was a broken tackle, and the guy made it look like he was going to pick up the first, but because of great effort defensively, they were able to get the stop, and now they're setting up 4th down.
And nobody able to handle. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. The sure hands, it's Hunt. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. Timeout is called by the Cardinal. That's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On the ground, it's Welsh. Got the first down. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
There's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Welch. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Looking for the score. It's they'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Might as well run him again. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got...
Oh, a lot of space. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. On the run, it's Welsh. At the 35, he's loose. Lots of running room. That'll give him a little more breathing room as they try to... Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. To the back. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Timeout is called by the defense. A mere 21 seconds to go here. They're in control. The clock is their friend. You'd have to expect another run here on 2nd and 6. Give to the running back. And he's brought down after a short gain. Timeout called by the defense, and the clock is stopped with 18 seconds left.
And that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, They're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football and also give up the football and give a gift to the other team. This one's over if I just take a knee.
At the 40, there he goes. Racing down the left side. The 20. Touchdown. They build this fourth. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meet face, ball game over.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody. Welcome to Winston-Salem, North Carolina, and Wake Forest Stadium. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. This quarterback, part of their running game. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. Guys, they're really starting to find a rhythm in conference play now. They'll try to keep it going through the rest of this ACC slate.
I think it's really important because they're building confidence early in the season. There were a lot of expectations on this team to play well, and they've been doing that. Obviously, David, they've got bigger challenges ahead.
Yeah, and the conference play, obviously you want to see that continue to grow. The confidence, the familiarity with each other within, obviously, is a lot of time that's a big deal. The rivalries that come with it. So, great start, a lot of positive momentum built for this squad.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. From the gun, got some green grass. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Play action on first down. Gets rid of it. Quickly to the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. That last completion left them with 2nd and 3. Let's see how aggressive they are.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate, easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the
They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. Got a man in the middle. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. From the gun, looking for a man. And he gets it away. And we've got a man down, shaken up on the play. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. After a drive this long, a field goal would be demoralizing at this point. It's 3rd and goal. And it's caught.
Here we go.
Off play action on first down. He lets it fly. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with it. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Looking for the edge. Turns upfield. He'll toss it. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4.
positive plays. That's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that, and the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out when no one's accounting for the pitch man, you'll take that all day long. They don't get the first down, but why would you stop running option after a play like that?
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Wide open downfield. Oh, there's an alley to the left. The 20. Touchdown.
This offense
And now this offense will take the field again. Wide receiver going in motion. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. On the move, it's Welch. Turning it on. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
First down for the offense.
They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Oh, pressure's coming. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
That's really good eye discipline by the safety. Great job not getting his eyes lost. It looks like pass immediately. He locks in on the running back. He sees the screen develop, fires upfield, pulls the trigger, and makes the tackle.
Hits inside. It's Welch. He's brought down at the 44-yard line, and the defense making a play on 3rd down. And here comes the punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And that ball will sail. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Handoff from the gun. Picked up a few on that run, but this defense able to keep him contained here late in the half. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Just a short pass to the tight end. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Fresh set of downs going up top. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. He'll pull it down. This defense fully aware that he can run. They stop him after a short gain. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. 2nd down, going to throw it. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it right down the middle. He's got it. Gets it in there for the touchdown.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players. And quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his 2nd touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball. This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm now.
Burrowing for yardage. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4th down as this defense makes a play.
Deep.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On the direct snap, it's Welch. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Here we go. Ready? One. Where did he go? Cross. Let's go.
Wants to throw one first. Makes the grab down the middle. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Takes the handoff. It's Welsh. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. Fires to the big fella. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move. Breaks into the open. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it from the red zone. He wants it all. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. Offense in a bunch formation. The snap wants to throw to start this drive. Fires to the wideout. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Motion from the wide receiver. Back to pass on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hurley. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Powers inside. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. 1st and 10 as the clock winds under a minute to go here in the 3rd quarter. They'll give it to him again. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Hurley. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Drives inside. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Gives it. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. Sends it back in motion. 2nd down to the air. Holds on. It's Hurley. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Do they have another 3rd down conversion in the bag? Already 2 for 2 on this drive. It's 3rd and 2. Left side is Hurley. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Into the end zone.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a masterclass in offensive productivity.
The give and tick, 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 tick. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Working the ground game. He'll move it ahead and a good productive play on the ground. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Sets his feet. It's Ambrose. Caught. 3rd down. Conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Give to the single back. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the all the way into the end zone for a touchdown. That score will give him a little more. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. There's some room. Past the 50. The 30. He's at the 20. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on
this. And you knew. It's over.
They reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like 6-0, taking care of business, building momentum. This squad continues to climb up the ranks. They're getting better. They're getting more respect. 6-0 is the best start you could have, Palmer, but they're looking for more.
It's been really fun watching this team to get up to this point. So much talent. They've got great coaching, and I feel like they could keep that 0 in the loss column all season long if they keep playing the way they did today.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. One of the great things about the early part of the season, high-profile non-conference games, and that's what we have for you on EA Sports College Football. It's the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Notre Dame looking for a strong kick to get this one underway. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And when these two guys are in sync the way they were a week ago, just a nightmare. It's a performance they hope they can repeat this week, Jesse.
And I think a big key in that last game is they linked up a couple times early, had some big plays, and then after that, David, it didn't seem like the quarterback was looking anywhere else. They're going to try and establish that connection and that rhythm early in this one.
And defensively, where is the big fella? Like, I got to identify where he is every single snap and give him some extra attention. So if I route him at the line of scrimmage and be physical, have that safety help over the top, I'm not letting him beat me.
You just can't hit the quarterback like that. That is a dumb play, and the defender got caught red-handed. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Snap on first down, wants to throw. He's going to run it. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. They'll move the wide receiver. Drops back on first down. Out wide left, it's Hurley. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. Really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
Gets the back moving. Fresh center downs going to the air. He'll take a shot. Caught outside the numbers. The grab and go as he takes it in for the touchdown. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Notre Dame's offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And we've said many times a tight end is the quarterback's best friend, but the last time these two played together, you could make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that thing, there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother, David.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time he looked to the big fella. He delivered. So elite 1-2 punch. Jesse, how do you slow that guy down?
I mean, you just got to pick your matchup poison, honestly. You can put a safety against him and try to take advantage of the speed, but he's not going to be big enough to match up physically. If you go linebacker, you're not fast enough. So mixing and matching the looks, I think, is the best chance this defense has.
Throws it off the RPO. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously, the politically.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long, containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game so he can physically feel you, and those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield. He's got some speed and wheels himself to run with him. And, yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be fourth down.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. From the gun, it's Welch. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Got the first down, and he's brought down after a nice gain.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. Now on 2nd down. Motion from the wideout. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Caught. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Fresh set of downs going up top. Finds his tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
A designed run for the quarterback. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. Bunch formation for these receivers. Wants to throw on first. Throws for the tight end. Got him downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The run inside. It's Welch. And they're in for a touchdown.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Here come the Irish back on offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
The Irish might opt to take a shot here on 2nd and inches. They'll ride him again. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
Got enough for the first down. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
Still running at the 40. Bust through behind his pad. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Slides to the ground. He got away and picked up the first down on a 2nd and long. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. Trying to run, it's Moses. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. They'll run it to the left, looking for the touchdown here. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. They keep pushing forward down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. Marches ahead. He'll be stopped right there. They kept it on the ground on 3rd and goal, and it did not pay off. They'll unleash the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. Snap to the back. And that's not going to come close as the defense stops him well short of this first down. This offense is so deep in the hole, it looks like the end zone's at the end of the earth. First play of this drive. Complete. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains.
Excellent throw by the quarterback. Found the window between the zones and then delivered the ball on time.
Looking for space. It's Welch. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down. Ready to fire from the pistol. They'll run it. Tackled after a gain of 4 on the play, and that takes us to the 2-minute timeout. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. They've been running it, but now the pass. He puts some heat on that one down the middle. Makes the easy catch and weaves his way into the end zone for a touchdown. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
On the move from inside his 5. He had a vision of getting loose, but he'll go out of bounds at the 18. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Boy, they've... in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had every...
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back into 16.
This is not going to get any easier. You're already down. You know it's passing situation, and you got to protect your quarterback, and they can't do it. This has not been a great day early for this offense.
Tight end finds a soft spot. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
Man, this offense, they needed that one in the worst way, right? They're getting blown out in this game so far, and as we get close to halftime, they've got to be able to put a good drive together. They've got to be able to come away with a touchdown here, close the gap a little bit going into the second half.
The Fighting Irish call their first timeout. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call this play after picking up the first. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Finds his target. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Wants to throw again. Reels it in. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
They're working that left side. Notre Dame will now use its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Long way to go on second down.
Ready. Wide, 3, wide, go!
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock.
Unfortunate with that incompletion. The quarterback and his intended target not on the same page.
Notre Dame facing a 3rd and long, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Not just a first down, he wants a touchdown. It's broken up and almost intercepted on that shot to the end zone. It'll be 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the left hash. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
Number 96, set to kick off.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Slips through the line. He's got it out. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Notre Dame comes onto the field ready to go to work. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with a young fella on the sidelines. Be like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you could see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Looking deep down the right side. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be...
He's going for the big play. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, let's get it started here. Week 6 on what's already been a revealing day here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with the Texas A&M Aggies taking on the Kennesaw State Owls. And it's the Aggies looking to extend that win streak to 4 in a row. It's one of the better coaching jobs in football right now, and a nice payday could be on the horizon.
Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Second down, gonna throw it. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls in.
Third and long, a lot of ground to cover. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
QBs and receivers on third down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Drops back on first down. Makes the grab on the left. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
Well, this guy's not easy to bring down. They just throw him a simple hitch pass, but he's got so many moves out in the open field. You've got to get a lot of hats to the football to get that guy down, prevent him from scoring on big plays.
Out of the gun to give to the back. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
On the direct snap, it's Welsh. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays.
I'll say, watching this offense this year, one of the things you have to be really happy about is their ability to move the sticks. This is one of the top 25 offenses in the country in getting first downs. That running back is one of the biggest reasons. He is a weapon.
Tells the run, wants to pass. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And that was a big objective for this defense coming into the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast, he's elusive, can make big plays. Nice job by the defense keeping him in the pocket and getting the sack.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's second and long here. Looking to throw, and they need a bunch. Turns out it's Welch. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Wide receiver comes in motion. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Flip it out to the back on the screen. There he goes. They'll stop him short of the first down, and the screen didn't quite convert. They bring the punter onto the field now. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Able to keep them from getting a return. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Sells the run, looking to pass. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on first down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a second down and long and putting them in a great position to be successful.
They'll move the tight end. Wants to go up top on second down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Bounced right back to them.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Sells to fake. Still looking to his right. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. Ball sitting right at the 50-yard line, and they'll go for it on 4th and long. Snaps it, and he has to have it. On the move. He'll try to do it himself. On the move at the 30. He didn't make it. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They want that clock to run.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Turning it on. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. With the run on 1st and goal. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Swamped immediately.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Yeah, that's a really good job by the defense because when you get in that 3rd and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a 4th down.
Smashes it between the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter.
I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, 2 really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not, and that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.